For the next segment, we're going to cover a couple of things that were going on around the world today, particularly in the news.
One might even call it a wild, wild world of sports.
This first part, the rest has nothing to do with sports.
Damn.
Just this first one. Sorry, bro. So this is the wild, wild segment of sports. Maybe. If you want to go that way. Is that copyrighted? That might be copyrighted. Probably can't use that.
I think they only use one wild.
It was wide anyway, not wild.
Wild.
It was wide
world of sports.
Yeah.
You said wild.
I didn't.
He said wild.
Wild.
Yeah, I was trying to get away from the copyright.
Kind of reminds me of
but then you brought
Crispy
it up.
Crispy. Yeah, it reminds me of the same concept.
Oh, that could come up again.
It could. You never know. This first video we're going to be watching is at a JV football game. JV, where there was an incident involving two players, one on one team, one on the other.
Makes sense.
Well, let's just watch it, and then we'll talk about it. Let me throw this on real quick.
Do we know where it is?
I do not. You can look that up, though, if you want. There we go.
Now, a scare at a high school football game as a player is body slammed twice. Once was a tackle, but then the much bigger player stands up and is using his full body weight, jumps back on the curled up player. Now, the mom of the player who was crushed is speaking out.
This is hard to watch.
Wrestling?
A football player tackles a much smaller player and then does something terrible. He belly flops right on top of him. His mom
he was doing the worm on a guy's body.
First was like,
Gives you a splash.
is
like
that my
King Kong Bundy used to do.
son? And as soon as it clicked that it was, I couldn't be stopped. I had to go down there. I've never felt anything like it. I've never been as upset or shaken up as I was.
15-year-old Colton Mims suffered 2 broken vertebrae and had to be rushed to the hospital.
He's out at least for this season. We don't know if he's going to be able to play again.
This is quite a dangerous play, mostly because the play was over and the player who was landed upon was not expecting this blow by a player who was significantly larger than he was.
It was 100% intentional. This guy needs to be charged.
That looks worse when you see him airborne.
Handcuffs. The school in Kalamazoo, Michigan said the student athlete made a poor choice and that the behavior was addressed.
The school also says the student has received consequences consistent with the public school system.
No, that's crazy. I'm sorry. And now, we can preface this by saying these are kids.
Yeah,
so
he's
kids
probably
do
like
stupid
14,
things.
right? I mean,
I remember this one asshole kid that jumped off a couch and broke my leg, but whatever.
I was wondering when we would get to that.
He was like 5.
He was still an asshole for doing it, but whatever, that's fine. But it looks like he was just trying to do a wrestling move on the football field for some reason. Which, so I'm hoping that it wasn't malicious.
I was going to say, when I see that, I know the kid was hurt, so I know it was bad. But it didn't seem as bad when I just saw what the kid did. It looked goofy. I don't understand why he was doing it. And he's way too big to be doing something like that.
That kid's probably pushing 300 easy. Easy.
Because he was a dumb kid, that's why.
Kids are stupid. They do stupid things.
I don't think it was, I mean, like you said, I would like to think it's not anything malicious.
I would like to think that, too.
Yeah, but hard to believe that was premeditated. I mean, I saw the kid on the ground and was like, well, all right. Well.
Boom, splash. So, like, and if he didn't get hurt, it probably would have been kind of, sort of a little funny,
we wouldn't even know about it, right?
Right, obviously. But now knowing the kid got hurt, and like I said, I'm hoping...
And broken vertebrae.
I'm hoping that the kid that perpetrated that wasn't thinking that he was doing it maliciously. But hopefully all that comes out and we see exactly what the consequences of it are. Because the last thing I heard was he was just suspended for 3 games. That was the last consequence from that action.
Is it too much at the very least that the kid of the one who jumped on the kid and injured him, that family pay for any medical bills that need to be paid
absolutely.
for?
Or the district.
Well, they could sue. That would probably have to go through court.
A civil lawsuit or something,
Yeah.
But that was hard to watch, knowing the outcome of it. Like I said, at the time when you just see that, you don't think it looks that bad, but it was for that kid, and that's his whole season. Who knows how it's going to affect him the rest of his life?
Yeah,
especially because it sounds like it's a lower vertebrae,
and he could have back problems. I mean, when he's 40,
Yeah, I mean, it could really affect the rest of his life. Yeah. So that's disgusting behavior. Just control yourselves out there, kids. Don't be assholes. I know it's going to be hard. Next segment. This actually comes back to a little bit of the Jimmy Kimmel stuff we spoke about how we don't want federal involvement in censorship. It turns out that maybe the Biden administration did something far worse when they pressured Google to do some. So let's watch the reporting real quick.
Is this with COVID?
Yes. Yeah, partly.
Google admits censorship, pressure from Biden administration, pledges to reinstate YouTube accounts. I wonder who. Okay, but here's what just happened with YouTube and Google, which, by the way, props to them. Go ahead, Rob, play this clip.
For all the talk over the last couple of days about the FCC and Jimmy Kimmel and free speech, there was a fascinating admission today from Google. Today, they admitted to censoring people under the Biden administration. The big tech giant says it was pressed by the Biden White House to remove content from YouTube that did not, I repeat, did not violate policies. The company now says it was unacceptable and wrong and says it will not use third-party, quote, fact checkers again. It comes as Google announces it will reinstate YouTube channels that were permanently banned for political speech.
Okay, so as you're going through this, so they're going through their changes. According to the letter, Google will allow creators banned for political speech on COVID-19 elections and related issues an opportunity to return to the platform. The company emphasized that the public debate should never come at the expense of relying on authorities. Google also said that it will not rely on third-party fact checkers. We will never use third-party fact checkers. And instead, the company committed to transparency in its own enforcement policy. The company further explained that future enforcement would rely on clear and consistent standards rather than shifting demands from the outside actors. Google said it would publish more information about how policies are developed and applied.
So all the stuff that people are bitching about having Kimmel pulled off the air, are they going to be the same ones bitching that all these YouTubers were canceled because the Biden administration told Google to take them off of YouTube?
Exact thing.
This is far worse.
Not bitching, but happy if they're coming back.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's fine that you can be happy they're coming back, but everybody, even you, were complaining
it's the same
about
thing. Government should not be controlling
overreach.
the speech of others.
100%.
So all these liberal politicians, they're going to come out and say Biden was wrong for doing this?
Doubtful.
I doubt we're going to hear one
I doubt
thing
they'll
about
say
it.
anything about it.
Maybe if pressed, and then hopefully if
I mean,
they're
this
pressed,
has been on the
they'll
news all
answer
over the
properly.
place, but
Well, I'm just saying that this
I
is
can see now where they would say, come out and say, because Biden's gone.
I would hope so, but I can almost guarantee you none of them do. And what they were doing, far worse as far as I'm concerned. Because now you're taking content creators, and a lot of them, that is their livelihood. Like people that are actually, that their job is YouTube. They make content.
well, you don't even know who any of them were. I mean, they could have been
I know
people.
a few of them were.
They could have been people in other countries.
No, a lot of them, very few of them from other countries. I saw a list of people. One of them was actually arrested, and I don't know if they prosecuted him yet or not, but he was making a joke about something with the election, about something coming up and how you cast ballots or whatever. They actually arrested him. And if you want to look that up, I think it was 20.
Yeah, no, that's the same exact thing. That should not be.
Absolutely. They stepped in and pressured a company. And what pisses me off is because Facebook did the exact same thing. Twitter at the time, and now it's X, but Twitter, they banned content because they didn't agree with the politics, and this is what the Biden administration was pushing. But I don't hear anybody bitching about that. They took President Trump off of some of these platforms, the President of the United States, just because they didn't agree with how he was saying things.
Well, he wasn't president then.
In 2020, he was.
I thought this was in...
This is 2019, 2020, and 2021.
Yeah.
So he was at the, and he was also running for office at the time.
Didn't he get unbanned from X when Elon Musk?
Yeah, but that was way later. But during the 2020
he was
run-up,
banned during that.
But absolutely still.
Beforehand. No, but during the presidential election, which was 2020, so the build-up to that is 2019, they deplatformed him on quite a few social media platforms.
Yeah.
So you're taking the active president of the United States, who's actively campaigning to be the president again, and you're going to take away millions and millions of people that were following him where he would get information.
Maybe it was because he had bad ratings.
I doubt that. He's probably got better ratings than Biden had.
I'm kidding. You're just saying
No,
Kimmel was
it just
ratings.
pisses me off that now everyone's all up in arms on their high horse. Oh, look, poor Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, it's the same thing.
He's such a good person. He doesn't ever say anything where he's a scumbag. I'm sorry. Kimmel's a scumbag.
I don't remember any of us saying any of that.
I did. I said they're just scumbag. Scumbag is a
No,
good
I
person.
don't remember us saying Jimmy Kimmel's
not
a
you
great
guys. I'm
person.
talking about the people on the left. Like all these politicians that are coming out now in defense of them, all these talk show hosts that are coming out in defense of them, all these celebrities coming out in defense of them. Not one of them are going to say anything about that thing with Google.
Yeah, but what if Google didn't? Because Google decided to say this themselves, right? What if they didn't say anything?
No, it was at the Supreme. It was not Supreme Court. It was at a hearing that they had to produce the evidence because they were under oath and they couldn't lie.
So it wasn't an altruistic. Oh, hey, well,
No.
we're gonna.
It wasn't an afterthought. Like, oh, hey, by the way, guys, just so you know, this happened. No, they were
So
pressed
is
on
this
it.
some of the people that were banned took them to court? Is that what
I
this
think
is?
it was the government
probably
that
a
actually
congressional
brought him a
hearing.
congressional hearing. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, it was a hearing?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like they're always way behind. Like they just remember last year they had lambasted Cuomo for his COVID stuff.
Oh,
That's like 5 years
tore
late.
him up. But
Yeah.
I think that's how long it took.
Yeah, their backlog's
Number one,
huge.
they had the wrong administration in to press him. Even though he did resign under Biden's administration, right? Yeah, because then we got friggin' that idiot Hochul in office. Hochul, you're an
Your
idiot.
favorite.
You love her.
She's so. I almost wish Cuomo was back. That's how much I can't stand Hochul.
Isn't he running for mayor of the city?
Yeah, and that's a whole nother. Oh my God, can you imagine if they elect that commie down there? Oof.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Isn't he dating the
Mamdani?
Oh, I thought you meant Cuomo.
No. Mamdani, the one that's in the lead for getting the mayor of New York City.
Oh, he's gonna win.
And wait till we see what happens down there. You think it's bad now? Mm-hmm. All right, in the last segment, I don't know if you guys are going to have anything beyond this, but the last segment is, oh shit, I don't want to start it yet.
Is this the triple sabotage?
Everybody thinks, well, I shouldn't say everybody. People on the left think Trump is not funny.
Is this the escalator comment?
Yes.
Okay.
Trump is, if you can take it objectively and listen to what he says, he's fucking hilarious.
Now, what is this?
This is him addressing the UN.
I'm not.
Did you see any of this?
No,
I saw.
I've
Yeah, I
never
saw
said
them.
that
I
he's
only saw
not
this part.
funny, but there are lots of things that he says that aren't funny.
Well,
Well,
that-
it doesn't mean there
but-
aren't things that he says that aren't.
But you can say
that
that
are funny.
applies to everybody.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah.
sure I say stuff that upsets you.
What?
But no. That
loves
was
you?
actually a question.
Oh.
Is there stuff I say that upsets you?
Off the top of my head, no.
Look, you're getting him. You're making him nervous.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Look.
Why, is there something that bothers you that I say?
I do.
No.
That's right. You better pout, mofo. All right. Anyway, I did a couple. This is maybe like a minute and a half long. Just a couple things. This is him actually addressing the United Nations. All right. This is gonna be good stuff. Oh, here we go.
And I don't mind making this speech without a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working.
He's very upset about this. This is bad.
I feel very happy to be up here with you, nevertheless. And that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter
That's
is
not
in
a
big
joke.
trouble.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. He has the Secret Service looking into this today.
Oh, really?
And the escalator. You don't know about this?
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle. If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen. But she's in great shape. We're both in good shape. We both stood. And then a teleprompter that didn't work. These are the two things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. Thank you very much. Brazil now faces major tariffs in response to its unprecedented efforts to interfere in the rights and freedoms of our American citizens and others, with censorship, repression, weaponization, judicial corruption, and targeting of political critics in the United States. I have a little problem saying this because I must tell you, I was walking in and the leader of Brazil was walking out. We saw him and I saw him, he saw me, and we embraced.
They're all nervous. Like,
And then I'm saying, can you believe I'm going to be saying this in just 2 minutes? We actually agreed that we would meet next week. We didn't have much time to talk, like about 20 seconds. They were in retrospect, I'm glad I waited because this thing didn't work out too well. But we did talk. We had a good talk, and we agreed to meet next week, if that's of interest. But he seemed like a very nice man, actually. He liked me, I liked him. But if you, and I only do business with people I like. I don't, when I don't like them,
Translators.
when I don't like them, I don't like them.
yeah, they all have their headphones on because they translate into different languages.
No, listen.
All right, let's hear it, Art.
That was not, the speakers weren't working in the auditorium either, so nobody could hear him unless they put their headphones on. That's a third thing. You didn't hear about that?
No.
He's so angry. He said he had to put it on his own Truth Social. Yeah. Triple sabotage at the UN, and the Secret Service is looking into this now, and that people are going to lose their jobs. And I mean, none of it's a big deal, but he is very, very upset over it.
Turning off the escalator just to bust his balls? Or?
And the escalator, did you see it when it happened? Mm-mm. They're at the beginning. I mean, you don't want to fall because those things, you could get hurt on them. But they're at the very beginning. They weren't on it yet.
Yeah.
And as she goes to step on, she was in front of the president, it stops. But right to your right was another escalator. So just take a step to your right and go up the escalator.
Well, I think it's the whole point of the escalator stop as they were trying to get on.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying. But he wasn't joking. He was very angry about that.
Seemed like he's joking a little bit.
Well, I think you'll find out differently.
I think he was taking a comedic tone to something that was serious.
He was very upset there. That's what I'm saying. He was really angry.
I thought it was hilarious.
Trump demands inquiry over UN triple sabotage.
Yeah. So he was like using decorum.
Where's his Truth Social statement?
I don't know. Well, pull up Truth Social. I don't know anything about Truth Social.
When I watched it live, I laughed. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yeah, so did I. I thought it was really funny.
Hello.
Well, that explains, too, why he was kind of rambling more about, like, the architecture of the UN and all that stuff, because he didn't have a speech there. Yeah.
Well, in all fairness.
Which is unfair to him because he should have it. I mean,
the UN is a joke.
You know what, these communists in New York, you know, they don't have the money to pay for the UN building.
He did go off on the UN, too. I mean.
Oh, he ripped them apart.
Yes, he did rip them
if
apart.
we had a proper conservative in New York City, they'd take care of this. But they don't.
He got rid of all the Mexicans that were fixing that shit, apparently.
Got him.
Where is it? Let me see.
That was a good movie.
Was it? Was it a good movie? I haven't seen that one yet.
It was Spike Lee.
Spike Lee's a douchebag.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah, well, yes. Sorry.
Dick Turturro's in it. He's a crazy Yankee fan.
Yes, yes. So was Rosie Perez.
I don't see the quote anywhere. But he really slammed him yesterday when he was talking at the microphone.
Well, and I can understand because, I mean, I know you're saying he's joking, but he's really mad. And especially with your speech not being there when you're supposed to be talking in front of the world, basically.
Can you imagine if Joe Biden got stuck in that situation where he lost all the words he was supposed to say and he had to speak from his fucking memory?
Well, yeah, he's got the opposite problem. Like, he had the teleprompter on and he can't see it or whatever. And, you know, he might as well just be pulling from his head.
That wasn't a good place to pull. But I get why he would be upset, because this also goes back to they found a bunch of servers
in
New York City within a few miles. I don't know, it was like 20 or 30 miles that had the capability of shutting down all cell service in the area.
Nice.
That's a big investigation right now that's going on. They want to know how that was set up, who was responsible for it. They think it was some foreign governments that were involved in it. But for them to be able to have access to cell towers to shut down all communications in the area, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
I don't have all the information on that. I got sent a video for it the other day by one of our loyal viewers. Thank you very much. And I got to do a little more research on that. We'll talk about that in a future episode. But there were a lot of problems with this UN meeting.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny with the guy from Brazil. Now, what were you saying that they were? Is there another incident going on other than the headphones thing that you were talking about earlier?
Maybe that was the headphone thing.
Or was the headphone thing?
Remember, you were like,
what I was saying was,
you said when they showed the Brazil people, you said there's something else going on there.
That's why they were all putting their things on, because nobody could hear what he was saying unless you put your headset on. It wasn't broadcast into the chamber like it was supposed to be.
A lot of them put those on because it's just translator.
Yeah, well, yes, absolutely. I know
so
that.
I don't know how
but if you look, there were the guys in the United States were putting them on too. That's what I was saying. No. I said, watch those guys, because they were all putting their headphones. That's why. Because he didn't know anything about that until after the speech. He said Melania came up to him and said, I couldn't hear anything that you were saying.
I would love to see this Trump Truth Social quote that you said.
I don't know that it was on Truth Social. All I know is that he put it out there.
So it might not have been on Truth Social.
I don't know.
And
you said you can't find it on Truth
I can't.
Social.
You're the one that said he did it, though.
I said
you said he put out a Truth Social post about the escalator.
Trump sabotage. Trump says triple sabotage.
That's what the media is saying.
But it's all the media.
It's not AP, it's The Guardian, it's ABC. They're all liberal media
BBC.
outlets. BBC's a liberal media outlet.
I'm just saying it's everybody. It's not just one place or some guy on YouTube.
Like we've discussed before, we're a fact-based podcast.
Okay.
If you said that he said this on his Truth Social.
AP... Associated Press.
So what's the quote?
Well, I'm saying, is that okay? Or I don't know what you'll accept.
Let's see if there's a quote, I'll accept it.
Trump says he was victim of triple sabotage at UN and Secret Service is looking into the matter.
That's a headline.
Well, I'm just saying.
Quote in the article.
I'll quote your article.
And they don't have quotation. Well, let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 very sinister events in quotation marks. That's from Trump.
It said 3 very sinister events. So that's the entire context.
Well, no, I mean, sure, there's more quotes in here.
Yeah.
Can you hear anything through it?
I thought I heard music in my
Oh, no. You're probably the thing behind you.
Yeah,
the
that's
arcade
what he was
unit.
asking me.
Yeah. But we'll get some more quotes if they are out there, and we'll follow up with that too and see what's going on. Because obviously we're going to have to talk about it again if there's an investigation now. We'll bring that up again. But I think that's
sinister events.
Yeah.
That's all. I was going to do the Texas shooting, but I don't know enough about that. Where they shot what was it, ice facility?
Oh, the ice facility?
Yeah.
I haven't heard a lot. I mean, one
there
person
was
died.
a shooting
two.
from a rooftop, and they didn't shoot any ICE agents. They shot detainees.
Well, the way I don't understand. I thought it was only a few shots. Christy Noem made it sound like he was shooting indiscriminately, or the shooter was, but
possible.
I don't know how many shots they fired, but they only hit detainees. One died and two are in critical, they're hospitalized, I think, in critical condition.
And the shooter's dead because the
He's dead.
self-inflicted gunshot wound, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, I guess. That's one less thing people got to pay for.
If he's the shooter. I mean, everybody.
Oh, yeah, everything, yeah. If
Well, I'm just saying everybody immediately has all kinds of conspiracies that it's not this and they're lying. No matter who says it, they're
it's a
lying.
true story. But that's it for this segment. If anybody has any input or comments, feel free to leave them downtown. Thank you.
That was a good move.
That was some kung fu stuff right there. Jesus. Didn't realize you were trained. Thank you for watching Two Studs and a Dud. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.
Even get hit in the face with the ball.
I didn't see it. I heard
He was bunting.
We're going to have to...
I mean, when he gets hit in the face, he's like this, and the bat, it just smashes. Oh,
I do know the pitcher did visit him in the hospital.
and Scooble immediately threw his glove down and turned away. He was really upset.
Scooble. Well, that's what you're supposed to... Oh, we're going to watch that video. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This was the one
That's
you were
ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
It sounded ridiculous, but I haven't seen this yet. Squeeze it.
Do I got time to get a muffin here? Or what?
Yeah, it was really good.
So we'll just do like our quick news segment.
News or sports?
Well, both. This is kind of news.
Sporting
This
news.
is more than... Well, we were going to do Yankees. We're not going to have time for all the Yankees-Mets stuff today.
But
Is that good?
is there other news or is it just sports news?
No, there's other news. Can you slide that down a little more, Nabil?
Which one?
Both of them, actually. There you go. Thank you.
Good.
Everyone happy? You don't get no crumbs? Take a quick sip. Clear your voice.
Sibilance. Okay.
Wow. All right, for the next segment, we're going to cover a few... fuck, I fucked it up.
Oh, that was nice.
It was good. We'll put that at the end.
See, this is why I don't agree to do the opening.